Fame, fortune, power. Some celebrities seem to have it all. Mansions, millions, adoring fans, and the world at their feet. But behind the flashing lights and red carpets, not every story ended in glory. For many of these stars, wealth slipped away, scandals piled up, addictions consumed them, and in the end, their lives closed in tragedy and misery. Today, we're looking at 50 celebrities who were once on top of the world, only to face heartbreaking downfalls. Some lost it all through reckless spending, others through betrayal, and some through battles with illness and addiction. Their stories remind us that fame doesn't always bring happiness, and fortune doesn't always last forever. Judy Garland, beloved Wizard of Oz star, battled addiction, financial ruin, and exhaustion, tragically dying broke despite her iconic fame. Marlon Brando, Hollywood legend, but later years marred by lawsuits, obesity, family tragedy, and financial troubles despite early stardom and fortune. Gary Coleman, different strokes child star, exploited financially, suffered health issues, bankruptcy, and died poor after once being a global favorite. Whitney Houston, voice of a generation, but drugs, troubled marriage, and financial ruin left her broken before her shocking death. Mickey Rooney, golden age actor, earned millions, but lost fortune to mismanagement, endured elder abuse, and died nearly penniless. Anna Nicole Smith, model turned heiress, legal battles and drug addiction consumed her wealth, dying tragically young in financial turmoil. Corey Haim, 80s teen idol, destroyed by addiction and bad decisions, losing his fortune, dying in financial and emotional despair. Janis Joplin, rock icon, fortune squandered by drugs and reckless living, died tragically young with little wealth remaining. Zsa Zsa Gabor, famous socialite and actress, plagued by lawsuits, medical bills, and financial ruin near the end of her life. Marvin Gaye, music genius, wasted fortune on drugs and divorces, fled to Europe, died tragically during financial and personal collapse. Elizabeth Taylor, legendary star, but fortune drained by illness, lawsuits, and marriages, ending her days financially strained despite perfume empire. Bela Lugosi, Dracula icon, typecast, battled morphine addiction and poverty, dying nearly penniless, though his image remains immortal. Joan Crawford, Hollywood queen, but faded glory, family estrangement, and disputes left her finances and reputation strained before her death. Errol Flynn, golden age adventurer, squandered millions on excess and scandal, died broke with a ruined reputation. Michael Jackson, king of pop, earned billions, but debt, lawsuits, and scandals left him drowning financially before his tragic passing. Richard Pryor, comedy legend, burned through fortune on drugs and reckless living, ending life battling illness and financial hardship. Sammy Davis Jr., Rat Pack entertainer, buried in debt from gambling and lifestyle excess, IRS hounded him until his death. Joe Louis, boxing legend, forced to fight into old age to pay off tax debts, dying broke despite immense fame. O.J. Simpson, NFL and Hollywood star, fortunes evaporated from legal battles in prison, ending life disgraced and financially ruined. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana frontman, earned millions, but depression, addiction, and chaos left him financially and emotionally ruined before death. Howard Hughes, billionaire aviator, genius, became reclusive, consumed by paranoia and illness. fortune locked away, life ending in misery. Linda Lovelace, famous from Deep Throat, abused and exploited, lived in poverty after fleeting fame and exploitation by industry. Tony Curtis, Hollywood leading man, squandered fortune on drugs and divorces, lived final years financially strained and overlooked. Peter O'Toole, acclaimed actor, heavy drinking and divorces drained finances, lived later years struggling with illness and dwindling wealth. George Best, football legend, wealth and career destroyed by alcoholism, ended life broke and sick despite once global adoration. Rita Hayworth, golden age beauty, plagued by Alzheimer's and mismanagement, fortune gone, lived final years in illness and financial struggle. Ed McMahon, beloved TV host, faced foreclosure and bankruptcy late in life despite decades as Johnny Carson's sidekick. Judy Holliday, Oscar-winning actress. Life cut short by illness and financial strain, unable to secure security despite major success. Rodney Dangerfield, comedy legend, but financial struggles persisted through most of his career, only finding fame late and leaving little behind. Phyllis Hyman, singer, battled depression, financial struggles, and industry pressures, ending life in tragedy and despair despite incredible talent. Klaus Kinski, brilliant but volatile actor, wealth consumed by lawsuits and lifestyle excess, estranged from family and ending life in isolation. Dennis Hopper, Hollywood rebel, squandered fortune on drugs and legal battles, ending life sick, bankrupt, and estranged. Charlie Chaplin, silent film icon, immense wealth drained by lawsuits, exile, and politics, dying in Switzerland far from former Hollywood glory. Prince, musical genius, died suddenly without a will, leaving family fighting over his fortune and legacy, with finances unsettled. Fatty Arbuckle, silent film comedian, fortune destroyed by scandal, trials, and ruined reputation, never recovering his status or wealth. Buster Keaton, comic legend, lost fortune to alcohol and studio exploitation, only modestly recovered before dying with little left. Florence Ballard, original Supremes member, ousted and left broke while Diana Ross thrived, died in poverty despite creating Motown history. The stories of these stars are a haunting reminder that fame is fleeting, money can vanish, and even the brightest lights can fade. From box office legends to music icons, their lives prove that no amount of wealth or success can shield someone from downfall. Some left behind cautionary tales of extravagance, others of exploitation, and many of broken dreams. What they all share is the tragedy of going from riches to ruin. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories of fame, fortune, and the price of both.